Welcome, Queen. Are you trying to build a perfect man? Well, I don't know about you, but I can think back to being in elementary school and being over the moon, excited, leaping for joy, ready to go because I knew my teacher was going to give me a puzzle. And in those moments when I knew she was going to give me a puzzle or he was going to give me a puzzle, I knew that that meant that I had the chance, I had the opportunity to construct, to build, to put together the perfect picture. And sometimes, queens, in our relationships, as we're meeting men, as we're dating men, as we're getting to know men, we are guilty of trying to build, of trying to construct the perfect guy, a perfect man for us. So if you have ever found yourself thinking, you know what, this guy is not all I want him to be, he's not all that I need him to be, but with a little help, he can get there. He can become the perfect guy, a perfect man for me. Then, Queen, you too, like me, were guilty of trying to build, of trying to make the perfect man for you. And if you're saying to yourself, well, I'm not quite sure, I want to give you these four things to consider. Because if you ever try to change any of these four things about a guy, then you were trying to build the perfect guy for you. Number one, his personality, his quirks, his behaviors, those things that make him uniquely who he is. If you said to yourself, you know what, I can see that you a talker and you are talking people under the table. I mean, we go out and we trying to do our own thing. You walk across strangers and you just start having a conversation with these people as though you known them your whole life. We got things to do, and he just talking away, just talking, and in the back of your mind, you thinking we gonna have to work on that. I'm gonna have to help you change that. That is something about him that makes him uniquely him. That is hard for some people to do. Some people cannot just walk up to a stranger and have a conversation as though they're best friends. But if he can, again, that's part of his personality. And if you were trying to change it, then guess what? You are guilty of trying to build the perfect guy. His lifestyle, the things he chooses to do with his life, the way he likes to live his life, his attitude, his behaviors, his values. If they did not align with yours and you knew that they didn't align, and you was thinking to yourself, I'm not going to tolerate that, I'm not going to accept that, that has to go, that has to change, then again, you were trying to build, you were trying to construct the perfect guy for you. And there's nothing wrong with having the discussion about those types of things because, again, you want your lifestyles to align with one another. Because, again, if you're dating this man, then you most likely want to be with him. And you cannot be with a person if there is no alignment whatsoever. But again, if you wanted to change it, for example, if he was a drinker or a smoker, or maybe even both, and you didn't like that and you wanted him to change it, again, you were trying to build the perfect guy for you. His looks, yes, his physical appearance, what he likes to wear, or maybe what he likes to do with his free time as it relates to keeping up his body, his appearance. Some guys, they're big on physical fitness. Some guys, not so much. They could care less. Some guys, they like to dress up. Some guys, sweats and tees. Again, if you didn't like it and you put in a request or maybe even made a demand to say, hey, this needs to change, again, trying to build the perfect man for you. Again, nothing wrong with your preferences. But if there's something that he wasn't interested in and he communicated that to you and you were still trying to have your way, again, trying to build the perfect guy, the perfect man for you. His dreams. That's right. What is he dreaming of? If you talk to him and it didn't seem like he was dreaming about anything. It didn't seem like he had any ambition, any goals, any plans for his future. And you were thinking to yourself, that's not going to work. That's not going to cut. You need to have something that you're dreaming of, something that you're hoping for, something that shows me that you have a vision, a plan for your life, that you want more and you want to become more, and you are trying to work on him to get there because that's what you wanted. Again, trying to build, trying to change this man. And again, I will say it, there is nothing wrong with your preferences. There is nothing wrong with things you want and need in a relationship. But again, the dating stage is for you to get the information about who he is and about where he is. So if you were trying to change his personality, his lifestyle, his looks, or his dreams, you were trying to build, trying to construct the perfect man. And if you invest your time and your energy trying to build a perfect man, all you will end up doing is wasting time and your life, frustrated and stressed, trying to create someone that's impossible to make. As always, I'm Coach Sam telling you, 24 hours doesn't seem long, but in 24 hours, you could change your life. So go ahead and do something life-changing now.